Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Thank you very much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new and you haven't, please push the subscribe button. Whew, hard to say. And like, and let me know what you're thinking. It would be incredibly supportive and generally fills my heart with incredible appreciation. So today's reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus for the month of June. Yes, we are definitely ending the month of May and we're approaching June. So June, just as I shuffle a little bit longer, Taurus, I just want to go over a couple of the main important aspects astrology-wise happening in the stars. And this is a general reading for the sun, moon, and or rising ascendant sign for Taurus. So feel free to watch your moon and ascendant if it is not your sun sign Taurus, because you just get that much more depth and clarity as to who you are and how to handle things and, you know, resonate with the energies that are surrounding you at all times. So the main focal point of June will be the two eclipses. First one being the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 5th of June. And the second being the solar eclipse on the 21st in Cancer. So starting with the June 5th in Sagittarius, the main emphasis of Sagittarius is the fire, the determination, the characteristic of higher learning, justice, law, teaching. Anything you can possibly learn during the month would be incredibly useful for you and helpful moving forward. Maybe something you are already doing, let's say for your livelihood, is enhanced because you have another aspect that you're going to bring into it to further your position. Maybe an entirely new idea or class or, you know, interest, maybe hobby will be very, very strong in the month of June. And definitely having to do with travel. Sagittarians definitely will travel and, you know, futuristic, foreign, domestic, all encompassing. You may have a new form of transportation now with everything that's taken place. You may want to buy a new transportation mode, you know, a new car or such. Having said that, with a total of 6 planets in retrograde by the end of June, buying something new, pushing forward with a new idea is not always advised. It's something you can do, but I would imagine it would go through a fair amount of changes afterwards. So you might want to hold off and just start it fresh, you know, certainly in July and moving forward. But the whole aspect to me of the retrogrades, which, yes, it's about review and renewal and revisiting things, restructuring, you know, a lot of the aspects of our lives. It's definitely going to be bringing back into our life things that we're missing, people we haven't seen in a while, connections that we had lost connections with. And that is an absolute positive, beautiful energy during this retrograde season. If things were lacking, I see things being filled. It's a karmic, beautiful time. We all need this. It's changeable. Things are happening in June that we were knowing about and we were praying for and hoping would move forward, and they are. And you're no exception, Taurus. So it's a gorgeous, beautiful energy. Let's see what your reading has to say. Today I'm using the tarot deck of the Connolly deck. It's one of my favorites now, and it's beautifully illustrated and colorful. And I'm going to pick 4 major topics for the month of June for you, specifically for you and the messages that come through, finishing with 3 of my beautiful oracle message divinations for you. So let's start with the first category, and that's going to be the overall theme for the month. And having said that, on the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So that's your foundation, Taurus. And this is the earth element. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're very strong in your element. You're very practical and grounded, which is one of your beautiful traits. And money is becoming more available to you. Your hard work is going to pay off. What you were missing is being refilled, as I mentioned with the retrogrades. Very, very synchronistic energy there. And beautiful, beautiful, positive. Eights are incredibly powerful, abundant, and prosperous energy numbers. So moving along, the second category will be under the category of possible blessings or obstacles. The third is under the category of love. And you know you are ruled by Venus, Taurus. Venus is in retrograde through, I believe, the 25th of June. So a lot of relationship and heartfelt, basically heartfelt emotions, and I want to say relationship, it just keeps coming back to that, are going to be very prevalent for you in June. Okay, you're going to be really rethinking and revisiting, you know, the connection, the solidifying of it, the releasing of it. Eclipses bring in things, they take out things, and it's always for the best, you know, and we recognize that as, if not then, when time goes on. So once again, a positive for you, Taurus. And so that connection with Venus is very strong with you. And Venus is the planet of love, money, and beauty. So the last category is going to be under the category of finances, something you're very, very good at. And, you know, that's kind of an innate thing for, I think, the earth signs, having that grounded stability and understanding to be in control of money and not let it control you, basically. But let's see what the messages have to say for you. Now, the first card, like I said, is under the category of finances. No, it's not, excuse me. Overall energies. And you have, let's see, I thought I could read without, but apparently not. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands represents great amount of responsibility. This is a fire element. This is the Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos in the world. They are the action-oriented, make it happen, bring it into, you know, physical manifestational form. It went from thought and feeling and grounded aspects to pushing it out there. So you've had a lot, I guess, that you've really been responsible for, and a lot of maybe balancing having to do with your action part of your life, you know, the main responsibilities. And you've been feeling burdened with that, to be honest. You've been feeling really heavy with that. Maybe there's things that you've wanted to do and put into action, and you've been held back. I mean, many of us have. Well, the 9 is the end of that. The next number would be the 10, and that's the new cycle, and everything is becoming new. Trust me when I tell you that, Taurus. The retrogrades are going to remind us again before we go and take that final push forward. It's allowed us that grace and time to really sit with the important decisions that are going to transform and change our lives forever, literally forever. And this isn't a negative. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like a lot of times as I sit in meditation and I listen and I feel this fear around change, and it's understandable. We had a huge change come in that wasn't pleasant in a lot of ways, but it made us think, you know, and it's changed some parts of us that will forever be changed for the better. And that'll be recognized as time goes on. These changes are phenomenally good for us. So sit with that and know that, and let those past burdens and maybe taking on too much, let that dissipate for you. Let June be that beginning aspect of that for you. And, delegate to other people. Narrow down your need to overdo, overstress. Just your calm presence. That grounded aspect of you is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, just a beautiful message to not overdo, just to know that you are always just a voice or a question away from the guidance you want, the help that you may need, and to restrict yourself from so much pressure from possibly even outside influences, and go with what you honestly, truthfully believe and feel is right for you. And you'll know what that is. And the next category is under the category of possible blessings or obstacles. And you have temperance. So interesting. I mean, I just said, just don't overdo. Don't overstress yourself to the point of breaking down or feeling, way overburdened, physically, mentally, or otherwise. And temperance is exactly that. And ironically, temperance is the card that represents Sagittarius. I don't know how ironic it is. I think it's absolutely perfectly guided to us. And yeah, it's that knowing of so above, so below, the earth and the air and the outer realms, as I speak of often, that are so very present and mysteriously guiding us and available to us. There's that need for that balance and keeping in tune with ourselves spiritually and physically. You're very keen on the physical, so with this balance of the spiritual coming in for you and that extra guidance, it's going to feel really good. It's going to help you to not feel the overburdened feelings that you might have been carrying to this point. So that's a gorgeous, beautiful guidance for you. And it is, it's an important thing to remember anyway. So temperate in all aspects. What you eat, drink, if you're sleeping, the burdens, like I said, you're taking on, the connections with people that might be too much, too little, just kind of really deciphering that for you, because you're the individual here, Taurus. You know what's going to work for you. And the next category is under the category of love. And we have the Knight of Wands. So the wands, once again, are the fire and the passion in you. And the wands represent bringing that to the forefront. The pages are the beginning stages. They're kind of the messengers that offer information, something maybe new to the scene or, to the whole environment. But the pages, the knights, bring in the actual influence. And this is going to bring that action forward when it's a fire wand. Or a person, like I said, that could be fire element of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Maybe you know who that is. It doesn't have to be in love, but it could be a very close relationship on some level. You know what that is, and it could be work-related, yes. And it could be a family member. And, the fire's there, boy. They are motivated and ready to commit, if that's what the situation is. And I hope that it is, because we all need love, and it's prevailing for you here. It's a beautiful love, okay? So never lose sight of that. Regardless of the situation, the retrogrades also bring back, like I said, people in your life. So this could be somebody from your past that's coming back in. And if it isn't a fire sign, per se, they have the characteristics of just this passion and this drive and energy that we all want to be around. It's contagious, right? It feels right. So I like that a lot for you. And then you have another fire. So you've got basically the theme of your month which I'll probably write in the description, is going to be just passion, action, motivation. Yeah, just action. Let's go with action, which is a key element with the fires. So you have the 7 of Wands. I love this. This is in regards to your finances. 7 of Wands. So right off the bat, regardless of the deck, the Tarot, usually the Rider-Waite, you have a man standing on top of a hill, and he is defending his position with every morsel, every cell in his body. He is strong, and he is on top of his game. He never lost that. It was just slowed down, but he's back on top, and finances are getting stronger. Information is coming in with the retrogrades. It's being brought back. Things are coming through. I love this. Determination. You have that anyway, Taurus. You're very determined, and you're very reliable and hardworking and persistent. You know, you don't give up. And that's exactly what this resonates with you, is that I'm standing strong, boy. I will not be defeated. And so that will pay off for you. That mindset alone will help. Very, very nice month, you know. Just making sure you don't overdo, you don't overthink. You keep that temperance within yourself for that balance that's necessary to feel that peace. That's always available to you, you know. Take the time to stop and do the breathing, all the simple things that really, really help to keep us grounded. And in the present moment, which is where we have our most power. And I'm going to read to you from I'm going to pick 2 or 3 cards here now, like I said. The first will be from my beautiful deck, the Super Attractor Manifestation deck for the life we choose, because we're going to feel it into presence. We're going to allow it in. And then we have the wonderful deck of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reid. Incredible guidance, an oracle that I will hold and continue to read for as long as I can read. And your particular specific message, Taurus, all the beautiful Tauruses out there, will be read in one moment. And then last but not least, your special Healing with the Angels guidance, because our angels love us and they're there for us and they're protecting us at all times. And we just need to ask. Ask for that message. Ask for a sign, whatever it may be. I love it. So your message from the Super Attractor Manifestation card is, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. You've got the solar and the new moon, the lunar and the new moon eclipse in here as well, and that's not a coincidence. Changes are imminent, and they are incredibly powerful, and they will be so empowering to us all. And I love it. We've waited, you know, we've been patient. So align yourself to this. Take a snapshot and take that with you and just use it as your mantra. See what comes in, Taurus. You are a powerful, powerful manifester. And then the card that I love so much, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Your card for the month is the Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. All of which you are highly gifted with. And the number is 1313, so that becomes a 4. 4 in numerology is stability, security. It's foundations being laid and set, like the 10 of, was it the 8? The 8 of Pentacles for you as your foundation, you know, building from a strong, strong foundation. I absolutely love it, but I'll read to you what it says specifically from the book. And it says, oops, next one over. The Swan Queen. The Swan Queen guides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life, from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. And by the way, I didn't mention it, but I've known a lot of Tauruses, and you have very, very keen and powerful intuition. So please do listen to it, Taurus. This month will bring out amazing revelations for yourself. I was just given that message for you. Don't look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the still, oh my goodness, waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. So yeah, just that loving, beautiful gift that you may or may not resonate with, but let it sit, because in time, through June, I think you'll really understand why this was brought to you. And then last but not least, your beautiful Healing with the Angels message for the month is miracles. That's right, miracles in every moment of our lives, whether we realize it or not, but when we look and see them, they will appear more often. Just know it. You know, life itself is a miracle. Feeling healthy, feeling strong, listening to our intuition, all incredible miracles that are available to us at all times. So I absolutely love the month of June. Be prepared for that incredible transformation within yourself that'll only add to your life in beautiful ways. Take incredibly good care of yourselves. I appreciate you being here so much. I hope you'll come back and visit. And thank you so much again. Until next time, bye for now.